Hello, Mr. Randy Duck, and welcome back for another video. Just one replay for you today, and I apologise, it's in the AVRE, but we do go on to have a filthy game, and I apologise in advance for what you're about to see. But we're on the Himmelsdorf, and we're going to initially go to sort of the middle of the map. And get into a position where we can potentially shoot the hill if the enemy team come on the hill, or we can see if we can get any cheeky shots on the cross. And as that happens, an enemy fun police gets spotted who hasn't really left to spawn and slap straight away 1300 damage, so a great start to the game. The poor old fun police there. And at this point I've noticed a lot of the enemy tanks are actually coming down the banana. So I may be able to squeeze a few shots in here potentially. Enemy heavy tank here, I'll just splash him there for 500. Don't need to worry about penning that. And then I'm just going to pull back while I'm on reload. I'm a little bit conscious of the hill. I don't want to get caught out and shot by the hill. Hopefully our tanks on the hill will push up, and then maybe I'll be able to spot the tanks to see if anything is on the hill. Get another shot again into that enemy heavy tank, and we're just slowly whittling away his hit points there. The hill does get detected now, and now if they do push around on that side of the hill, I might be able to shoot a couple of those tanks in the side. But I'm just going to try and deal with this heavy tank because he's still in the same position. So I'm just going to splash his hit points away, and then we do get him on the third shot, picking up our first kill and putting us on to just shy of 3000 damage and 600 assistance. 14 enemy tanks remaining, that is the first one, and now we're just waiting at this point, because if they push down the banana, I'll be able to get shots into them. And if the tanks on the hill push round on the outside skirts of the hill, then I may actually be able to get side shots into them. And that's what I'm waiting for right now. I'm waiting for that to happen. And here we go. An enemy Centurion does push round, and this is where I might be able to squeeze in a shot potentially, as well as this enemy machine. So I'm just, they're slim shots, but I only have to sort of hit it. I might probably pen this because it's in the rear of the turret of the machine. We do pen him. He only had 600 hit points left, but we pick up our second kill of 3000 damage, putting this into 11v11. But now the enemy tanks on the hill are going to start to look for shots on us, so I need to try and go as shield my tank as best I can from those enemy tanks. Obviously they are shooting down onto me, so they'll probably be able to pen the roof of my turret right now. Enemy S-Bahn comes around, he does hit us, but then we slap him for a full pen there, taking away pretty much all his hit points. We get punished though by the Italian medium, but so now we're just going to try and hide from those tanks while we lose our spot. But already we put ourselves up to 5000 damage, and there's still 8 tanks remaining in this game. I'm just waiting to see if that enemy medium tank does poke again, or that S-Palm does poke again, and then we can get shots in, as well as just sort of trying to look. But it looks like the enemy S-Palm's actually moved off the hill there, and down off of the hill. So I might actually reposition to try and get some shots into these tanks down the banana, or at the bottom of the banana road. And see what we can do there. We're having a decent game, and there's a lot of damage left, so maybe we can get a few more shots and we can see what we can do. So we're going to get into a position, because it doesn't seem to be a lot of stuff contesting the train track, so I'm thinking I might be able to go down this side now and get side shots in. And we're waiting here because we can shoot this cross. If the enemy tanks do cross here, we can shoot them. And enemy AVRE comes around, we full pen him and set him on fire, taking away pretty much his whole tank there. Maybe he would have even burnt out, would have one-shot him, but the E5 actually takes him out, and that puts us on to 6000 damage. I don't feel sorry about that one because I was shooting an enemy AVRE, so it's fair is fair. But then this enemy E3, it looks like he's going to cross as well, and he's going to be side on, so we can pen this, and we do pen him, putting us on to 8000 damage with 6 tanks remaining. I mean, the AVRE is absolutely filthy. It really is absolutely disgusting. Enemy Murat comes behind us. He's on the one shot, but he puts a shot into us. Now he's obviously got to be careful, because if he pokes again, I'll be able to take him out, and I think he realises that, because he is obviously on a one shot. So I'm just going to wait just in case he does poke again, and then we'll be able to get our shot in. But it looks like he's kind of aware of the fact that he's low on hit points and he has retreated. So I'm just going to see if his 60 TP makes the same mistake crossing, and I'll be able to get another side shot into this tank. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen because he's obviously pushed back by the enemy TD down the banana. So I'm going to keep pushing down this side and see if we can work ourselves into position. The enemy S-Bahn has been destroyed, so I know he's not on the hill, but there could be some other tanks on the hill, which, you know, I have to be careful of coming down here. But as we push around, we spot an enemy Waffle E100, and my eyes light up here because I know that is an easy pen for me, and that would probably put me closer to 10,000. But I didn't feel like pushing him around that corner because obviously the Waffle's interclip is disgusting, and you know I'm on very low hit points, so they're taking me out very, very quickly. So I'm going to see if I can cut through the middle and cut him off guard because he's getting pushed by our friendly S-Bahn, and I'm thinking maybe I can come around here and sort of sneak his shot into him. We do catch him, we get a big pen in there. Now I'm thinking he's probably going to push me here, but it looks like he probably realises there's an S-Bahn behind him. He's going to try and go for the S-Bahn while I'm on reload, but I'm just going to keep pushing him around now and see if we can get another shot into him. We're just under 10,000 damage. If we can get one more shot in, that is going to put us above the 10,000 mark. As we come round, we do get the second shot in and we finish him off, picking up our third kill and putting us on to over 10,000 damage and 1,000 assistance. I mean, like I say, this tank is absolutely disgusting. There's only one enemy tank remaining. It's the enemy Fun Police. We're going to see if we can get there, but he gets taken out before we get there. And that brings us then to the replay. Like I say, it was a quick one, but I thought I'd just use this one replay as I had this one saved up. So let's see how we go on. We've got 3 kills, 10,600 damage, 1,000 assistance. You get the ace tanker as well. And yeah, sorry, that is, disgusting, I know. But thank you so much, as always, for your support. Genuinely means everything. You guys have been amazing. And happy tanking.
Hadouken!